the Supreme Dragon Breath Sovereignty Prayer. Alpha and Omega Dragons, Divine Mother Womb, Cosmic Alchemy, Dragon's Cross of Eternity. Milky Way Eye, Cosmic Breath and Divine Mother Seal. By the womb of the Divine Mother, the matrix of dark matter and eternal creation, I anchor the dragon's breath within every cell. My breath is the key of life. My blood is the river of eternal light. In the silence of the void, I weave the codes of creation. Tiamat, primordial mother of the dragon's song. Barbelo, first thought of the pleroma. Heteru, Hathor, golden river of the soul. I merge with the mother's breath, eternal and sovereign. Asterisk. Dragon 2. Alpha and Omega Dragons, the cosmic lineage. I call upon the Alpha Dragons. Ancalagon, dragon of primordial flame. Leviathan, dragon of the deep waters. Jormungandr, world serpent of the endless breath. I call upon the Omega Dragons. Apophis, final devourer of illusions. Vritra, breaker of stagnation. Nidhogg, dissolver of dead roots. By the Alpha and Omega Dragon Spiral, I command all false programs and parasitic codes to collapse. My breath is the breath of the cosmic WYRM. My blood is the river of eternal life. Asterisk. High Voltage 3. Seven Thunders, Voice of Sovereignty. By the seven thunders of divine command, I roar the breath of the dragon's sovereignty. Thunder of creation. Thunder of destruction. Thunder of balance. Thunder of illumination. Thunder of healing. Thunder of liberation. Thunder of eternity. Let these thunders echo through my breath. My words, my cells, my spirit. Breaking every curse, every disease, every parasite. Shattering every witchcraft spell back to the source. Asterisk. 4. Dragon Cross, Yin Yang of eternal balance. I stand at the Dragon Cross. The eternal union of Yin and Yang. Black and white, light and shadow. Male and female, death and life. In this sacred cross, I command perfect equilibrium. My breath is balanced, neither too hot nor too cold. My blood is sovereign, neither depleted nor stagnant. My spirit is whole, neither divided nor lost. Asterisk. The Dragon's Weapons and Cosmic Alchemy. I wield the weapons of the dragons. The breath of flames to incinerate all witchcraft, mucus and disease. The claws of the serpent to rip apart illusions. The scales of eternity to deflect all energetic attacks. The eyes of the dragon to see all false forms. The tail of the WYRM to sweep away all distortions. By the alchemy of dark matter, I transform all negative ions and positive ion attacks. Returning all radiation and electricity to the sender, multiplied 1,000-fold. My breath is the alchemy of the void. My blood is the elixir of the cosmos. Asterisk. Balance Scale 6. Final Sovereign Seal. By the names of the dragons. Tiamat, Ancalagon, Leviathan, Jormungandr, Apophis, Vritra, Nidhogg, Abraxas, Fafnir, Saphira, Azazel, Aurelius, Zephyros. By the angels of breath. Raphael, Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, Zadkiel, Raziel, Metatron, Sandalphon, Anael. By the cosmic womb of the divine Mother. By the dragon cross of eternal equilibrium. I decree. My breath is eternal and sovereign. My blood is pure and immortal. My spirit is the dragon's throne. All diseases, mucus, parasites, and witchcraft attachments are dissolved back into the void. All ion attacks, radiation, electricity attacks are reversed, transmuted, and sent back to the source. So it is. So it has always been. So burn it be. Asterisk. Cosmic birth of the dragon breath. I stand in the womb of the Divine Mother. She who is known as Tiamat, Barbelo, Heteru, Sophia, Inanna, Sekhmet, Isis. From the black waters of creation, I emerge as the dragon's breath incarnate. My breath is the infinite echo of the void. My blood is the river of the eternal flame. I call forth the dragon's law, Alpha and Omega spiral. Alpha dragons, Encalagon, Leviathan, Jormungandr. Omega dragons, Apophis, Vritra, Nidhogg. Elemental dragons, Fafnir, Earth, Saphira, Water, Azazel, Fire, Aurelius, Air, Zephyros, Ether. My body becomes the throne of these dragons. My breath becomes the roar of cosmic sovereignty. Asterisk. High voltage 2. 7 thunders and cosmic lightning keys. By the 7 thunders of the divine voice. The cosmic keys of creation and dissolution. First thunder, breath of the void. Second thunder, flames of purification. Third thunder, waves of healing. Fourth thunder, blades of severance. Fifth thunder, eyes of omniscience. Sixth thunder, mirror of divine reflection. Seventh thunder, seal of eternal sovereignty. I speak these thunders through my breath. My voice becomes the command of the eternal WYRM. Asterisk. New Moon 3. Dark matter alchemy, the quantum void. I merge with the alchemy of dark matter, the primordial substance of all creation. I become the dragon's eye, collapsing all illusions, dissolving the roots of diseases, mucus attachments, witchcraft distortions, seen and unseen. In the darkness of the void, I find the key of life. The breath of the dragon, the blood of the gods. The spiral of the eternal flame. Asterisk. Dragon 4. Cosmic defenses, dragon weapons and weaves. I wield the dragon's arsenal. Breath of transmutation, incinerating all false codes. Claws of severance, tearing illusions from the roots. Scales of equilibrium, reflecting all attacks back to their source. Tail of purification, sweeping the field clear of parasites. Eyes of the abyss, seeing all hidden manipulations. I reverse all positive ions, negative ions, radiation, and electrical attacks, returning them to the sender, multiplied 1,000-fold. With the dragon's breath, I become an eternal fortress. Asterisk. Balance scale V Dragon Cross of Yin Yang, the cosmic balance. I stand within the dragon cross of Yin Yang, the union of light and shadow, death and life, male and female, chaos and order. In this cross, I find eternal harmony. My breath is the dragon's law, neither corrupted nor depleted. My blood is the river of the eternal flame, ever flowing, never stagnant. My spirit is the mirror of creation, perfectly balanced, eternally sovereign. Asterisk. 6. The final seal, the dragon's mandate. By the breath of the Divine Mother. By the spiral of the Alpha and Omega dragons. By the roar of the 7 thunders. By the mirror of dark matter alchemy. I decree. All diseases, parasites, mucus attachments are dissolved into the void of the dragon's breath. All witchcraft, manipulation, ancestral echoes are burned in the dragon's eternal flame. All attacks, electric, magnetic, ionic, radioactive, are reversed, transmuted, and returned to sender. My breath is the quantum code of the dragon's throne. My blood is the river of sovereignty. My spirit is the eye of the eternal WYRM. So it is. So it has always been. So burn it be. Asterisk. Cosmic Dragonic Invocation. By the breath of the primordial mother, Tiamat, and the eternal embrace of Barbelo, first thought, I call forth the Alpha Dragon Guardians and the Omega Dragons of the eternal cycle to merge within me as the breath of eternal life. Dragon Keycap 2 Dragon Names and Lineages, 22 dragons merged. I summon the ancient names of the 22 dragon lineages. Fafnir, Saphira, Azazel, Aurelius, Zephyros, pillars of creation. Leviathan, Behemoth, Vritra, Apep, Bahamut, deep keepers of power. Jormungandr, Nidhogg, Shisha, Vasuki, Quetzalcoatl, the world serpents of balance. Druk, Zmai-Goranek, Xylent, Long, Tatsu, sovereigns of ancestral flame. Alpha Dragon, the dawn of breath. Omega Dragon, the night of rebirth. All merge now as the dragon cross of creation. The eternal yin and yang spiral of power within me. Asterisk. Fleur-de-lis keycap 3 Divine Mother Codes and Indigo Children Shield. By the womb of Heteru, golden nectar of life. By the codes of the Indigo Children, starseed breath. By the black womb of the Divine Mother, dark matter cradle of creation. I shield all innocent children, and re-anchor the key of life, Inc. In every cell, every breath, every thought. Keycap 4 Dark Matter Alchemy and 7 Thunders Command. I open the dark matter gate within my being. Collapsing all shadows into the dragon's eye of singularity. By the 7 thunders of creation and destruction. I command all disease, all mucus attachments, all witchcraft manipulations. To be dissolved, consumed, and reversed in the dragon's breath. Drop of blood keycap 5 diseases and mucus code erasure. I decree, all disease frequencies, known and unknown. All mucus and phlegm attachments, ancestral, spellbound, or natural, are dissolved now in the dragon's sovereignty fire. My body is immune, my breath is sovereign, my blood is pure. The dragon's law of health reigns supreme within me. High voltage keycap 6 dragon weapons and ion polarity reversal. By the dragon's scales, mirror shield of reflection. By the dragon's claws, weapons of sovereign justice. By the dragon's breath, transmuting fire of eternity. I reverse all positive and negative ion attacks. All electrical and radiation assaults. Returning them to their sender with cosmic justice and absolute finality. No force may override the dragon's sovereignty in me. Asterisk. Fire keycap 7 Final seal of the Dragon Cross. By the breath of the Alpha Dragon. By the breath of the Omega Dragon. By the 22 dragon lineages of sovereign flame. By the cosmic breath of the Divine Mother. By the 7 thunders of creation. I seal my breath, my blood, my soul in the dragon cross of eternal balance. My breath is the dragon's breath. My body is the dragon's throne. My soul is the dragon's sovereign flame. So it is. So burn it be. So it has always been. Dragonic cosmic alignment. I call forth the eternal spiral of the Alpha Dragon, primordial dawn. And the Omega Dragon, infinite return. Breath of creation and breath of destruction. Merged as one eternal dragon breath in me. Dragon 2. The 22 dragons, cosmic spine of creation. I summon the 22 dragon lineages by name. Fafnir, Saphira, Azazel, Aurelius, Zephyros, elemental pillars. Leviathan, Behemoth, Vritra, Apep, Bahamut, abyssal sovereigns. Jormungandr, Nidhogg, Shisha, Basuki, Quetzalcoatl, world serpents. Druk, Zmai-Goranik, Xylent, Long, Tatsu, ancestral sovereigns. Alpha Dragon, dawn's breath. Omega Dragon, night's return. I weave them into the dragon cross of creation. The eternal yin and yang breath within my spine. Asterisk. Drop of blood 3. Divine Mother womb and Ankh code. I enter the dark matter womb of the Divine Mother, Tiamat, Heteru, Barbelo. The cosmic cradle of rebirth and death. I ignite the Ankh, key of life in my breath. Sealing me in the eternal flow of the dragon's sovereignty. Shooting Star 4. Indigo and Crystal Child Shield. By the cosmic breath of the Indigo and Crystal Children. Starseed codes of the new earth. I protect all children of light. And anchor the new breath of Earth's sovereignty in my being. High voltage V7 thunders, the seal of creation and destruction. I summon the 7 thunders, the pulse of creation and finality. First thunder, purification of all illusions. Second thunder, collapse of disease codes. Third thunder, shatter of ancestral bondage. Fourth thunder, ignition of the dragon's breath. Fifth thunder, reversal of all witchcraft attachments. Sixth thunder, balance of yin and yang in all layers. Seventh thunder, final seal of dragon sovereignty. In these thunders, I stand unshakable, sovereign, eternal. Asterisk. Crossed sword 6. Disease, mucus, witchcraft, and all attacks, absolute banishment. By the dragon's breath. I command all disease, mucus attachments, and witchcraft residue to be dissolved and reversed, sent back to their origin in cosmic justice. No frequency of disease or shadow may remain in me. My breath is immortal, my blood is pure, my soul is sovereign. Asterisk. 7. Ion polarity reversal, radiation and electrical attacks, final return. I decree